In the village of Bethany, a close friend of Jesus named Lazarus fell deathly ill. His sisters, Mary and Martha, sent word to Jesus, knowing he could heal their brother. But Jesus, instead of rushing to Lazarus' side, stayed where he was for 2 more days. By the time Jesus arrived in Bethany, Lazarus had been dead and buried in a tomb for 4 days. Imagine the sorrow and despair that filled the hearts of Mary and Martha. They had lost their beloved brother, and their hope seemed to have died with him. When Martha heard Jesus was near, she ran out to meet him, her words a mixture of grief and faith. "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." She believed in Jesus' power, but couldn't understand why he had delayed. Even in their grief, they still clung to a sliver of hope that Jesus could do something. Little did they know, Jesus was about to perform his greatest miracle yet. Jesus, moved by their grief, asked to be taken to Lazarus' tomb. It was a cave with a stone rolled across its entrance. When he saw the stone, Jesus said, "Take away the stone." Martha, still clinging to hope but struggling with doubt, said, "Lord, by this time there is a stench, for he has been dead 4 days." She knew the reality of death, but she underestimated the power of Jesus. Jesus gently reminded her, "Did I not say to you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" Jesus was ready to reveal his glory and demonstrate his power over death itself. The stone was removed, and a hush fell over the crowd. Everyone waited with bated breath to see what Jesus would do next. Standing before the open tomb, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out!" His voice, filled with divine authority, echoed through the silent air. It was a command that defied the natural order, a call that transcended the boundaries of life and death. In that instant, something miraculous occurred. The silence of the tomb was broken. Lazarus, still wrapped in grave clothes, emerged from the darkness. Can you imagine the astonishment and awe of those who witnessed this incredible sight? The man who was dead now stood alive before them. Death, the ultimate enemy, had been conquered. Jesus, in his infinite power and love, had brought Lazarus back to life. The crowd gasped, their eyes wide with disbelief. They had heard stories of Jesus' miracles, but to witness the dead being raised was beyond their wildest imagination. The impossible had become reality right before their very eyes. This miracle, the raising of Lazarus, is a testament to the power of faith. It reminds us that with God nothing is impossible. Even in the face of death, hope can prevail. Jesus, through his divine power, offers us the promise of eternal life. The miracle of Lazarus is more than just a historical event. It's a beacon of hope that continues to inspire believers today. It reminds us that Jesus is the resurrection and the life, and that through faith in him we too can experience victory over death and live with him eternally.